Welcome to this mini series on the power of the sales-centric business model. And today, I really want to show you how your current business model is not working. And you'll know that it's not working to the extent that you're not happy where you are right now with your current monthly revenue, with how you're generating leads, the quality of those leads, the number of those leads, the time you're putting in, and the ROI you're getting out. And so, if you are not scaling to the degree you want to, when you know darn well that your level of genius is unmatched, this episode's for you. So, let's start here. I want you to think about your average monthly revenue right now. And I want to ask you, what do you think you need if you wanted to triple that? If you wanted to go from 20,000 months to $60,000 months, or from $5,000 months to $15,000 months, whatever your numbers are, what do you think you need to triple your revenue? I want you to think about that. Pause this, write down. Next question, what do you think you need if you were to bring in daily sales? By the way, if you are bringing in daily sales, brava. But if you're not, what do you think you need in order to bring in daily sales? And then finally, what do you think you need to eliminate sales calls? Are you still doing sales calls? And if you are, would you like to sign on amazing, premium, high caliber dream clients without having to get on the phone? Well, I'm setting you up here because I want to show you that when I ask these questions of women as I'm out and about, or as I'm talking to new clients, invariably they say, I need more leads. I need more visibility. They think they have a marketing problem, but it's not. It's actually a sales problem. And I'm going to prove it to you in this episode. So, a marketing centric focus says that posting is all about being visible. It's all about visibility. Ooh, the more I post, the more I'm going to be seen, right? And the goal of posting is to go viral. Hey, see if you can go viral and get engagement. But hang on a second. That's just talking about numbers, not quality, right? Going viral, you could have a million people that see it, but are they the right people? So with the marketing centric focus, posting, you're going about it for the wrong reasons. What does a marketing centric focus say about emails and funnels, right? It talks about giving value. Got to give value. You got to help them know, like, and trust you. You got to prove that you're smart, right? That you know your stuff. And you definitely have to nurture, right? It always amazes me how some women come to me, and I don't blame them. I did this too. You have like umpteen thousand nurture sequence emails, and you don't even begin to talk about your offer until, like, I don't know, email 5 or 6 when you lightly mention it instead of go hard on it. So here's how you know a marketing centric focus doesn't work, because it typically results in more posting, not bringing in more leads, not bringing in more clients, more emails, not bringing in more sales, and more funnels and lead magnets and all the things. They're not producing more conversions. So that marketing centric focus is very, very different than a sales centric focus. When you are centered on sales, when every aspect of your business, including marketing, which I'll talk about in a second, is grounded and seen through the lens of sales, that's when marketing becomes super effective. That's when it produces the results that you want it to produce. And how do you do that? Because your posts are all about selling. That's what you do when you're posting, you're selling. I'll tell you exactly what you're selling in just a moment. But you're also doing email marketing to sell, not to nurture, but to sell. And you have funnels set up, or as I call it, the anti-funnel, which we'll get into in a later episode. You do that to sell, not know, like, and trust. Now, the linchpin here is, how do we define selling? Selling, I define it as serving your highest caliber best client by simply inviting them to the full, complete transformation they'll get from working with you. This, by full transformation, I'm talking about getting exactly what they already deeply desire. So they want something, not only want it, they deeply desire it. They're already looking for the solution, and you're it. So the most loving, kind thing you can do is say, here you go. I got it. You want it? Right? It's bold, but isn't that loving and kind? Absolutely. Trust me, sales is the golden thread that runs through every successful business you've ever heard of. And I want to quickly go through and show you how marketing, team, and client delivery is selling. So in marketing, we kind of already talked through this, but I just want to make clear, every time you post, every email you send, everything you do in the way of marketing is selling. Selling you, selling your genius, selling your concepts, selling possibility and a future identity. It's selling your methodology, your offers. Yeah, you're selling not to everyone, but to premium buyers. And that's because the most effective marketing is built through a sales lens, because the purpose of marketing is to sell, not to nurture, not to go viral, not to get people to like you. If you focus on the know, like, trust, you're going to be getting in the friend zone where they'll say, you're amazing, but can't afford you now, or don't have the time, or hubby said no, right? All right, let's talk about team. How is team sales? Well, let's face it. At the end of the day, team, you need sales in order to fund the team. No money coming in, or not enough money coming in, team won't get paid. What else? Sales actually clarifies every role's responsibilities. You see, some women, and it may be you, and it was me for a time, trust me, I'm not judging, no shame here, that they think team is just there to get things done. They're just to complete the SOPs, check the box. No, not at all. You're not looking for those taskmasters, you're looking for leaders. And so, as I teach my clients, you assign KPIs to each and every team member that ensures that each person is driving revenue into the business, either directly or indirectly. And by the way, sales drives culture. When these A players understand where they fit in to what everybody's doing and why they're doing it, you have competent leaders on your team. That's what we want. So the most effective team is built through a sales lens, and the purpose of team is to drive revenue, period, the end. Not just to complete tasks, and certainly never to be expensive helpers, delegatees, right? All right, let's talk about client delivery. Client delivery, you're selling clients on doing the work. Even if you have it done for you, you need them to complete whatever it is that you need in order for you to produce the deliverables promised. Also, client delivery, you are selling as you're delivering this client experience. You're selling reputation. You're selling them on referrals. Hey, tell others about us. You're selling them on retention, staying with you and ascending. So again, the most effective client delivery is built through a sales lens. And the purpose of client delivery is to drive client results. Because the better and faster your clients can get results, that leads to increased lifetime value of each and every client that comes in. And they're going to scream you out, shout you out to the world through referrals, word of mouth, and they're going to become a raving sales team, your clients. So, do you now see how a sales-centric business is the most profitable and impactful business there is? This is where every single aspect of your business is unapologetically built on sales, because it has sales embedded into it. Now, here's how you can know right now that you have a problem, a sales problem, and this is where we're going to end for today. This is going to be how you know if you are the sales system in your business right now. Ready? Okay. If right now, in order to make sales, you need to live launch in order to generate leads and bring in those sales, you're the system. You're the sales system. If you have to constantly post on social to get more visibility, you're the sales system. If you need to chase leads in the DM, if you need to spend hours on sales calls, If you're doing more and more and more and more and more to be everywhere and you're exhausting yourself, you are the sales system of your company. And finally, if on these sales calls, you are customizing offers to meet the expectations of the individual instead of standing firm on the offer decisions you made, how you formulated the offer, you are the sales system and you are literally burning yourself out and leaving countless thousands, tens of thousands in the six figures on the table. So I want to invite you to click the link in the description. I did a masterclass recently, and it's called The Hidden Sales System That Drives Daily Sales. And you can do it without a big team or following and zero ads. Inside, we go into specifics like your uncopyable genius. This is power positioning amplified. Like if you're not attracting the caliber of client that your level of work is tailor made for, then you're not leveraging your unique edge. That's what I call your uncopyable genius. And if you right now are following the old bro funnel model, oh my goodness, it's built wrong. I just have to say it, it's built wrong. I have to tell you that in love. So the masterclass, the hidden sales systems that drive daily sales, that's going to help you be aware of these problems. And again, it's not your fault. It's what we've all been taught for years and years and years. But it's time we know the truth because 2026 is going to be the year of the great exit of companies that don't speak with specificity about their genius, companies that don't have the offer suite that brings in the right people and the funnels to bring in the right people that then elevate and also get amazing results and tell the world about you. So hit the link that's going to be in the description below. You've got to watch the masterclass. Now, what's important for you to know about the masterclass is it's not going to be up for long because I'm soon going to be repackaging it into a paid program. But here's my promise. Go watch it today, implement what I teach you inside, and you could be bringing in more premium buyer clients as early as tomorrow. All right, see you next time.